Greetings, greetings, good people. Thank you so much for stopping by, Making Money Made Simple. I am Sandra, and my mission is simple to help families overcome financial struggles, refrain from bending to the damage that money woes bring, and to emerge stronger and wiser from lessons learned in their journey. So I'm asking you to be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button so that I can get this message to more families. And comment below if you're interested in receiving free resources or engaging in daily dialogue. Now, let's get into today's conversation. And just to apologize to you all, I feel a mess, but I'm showing up anyway because that is my duty. Like I said, my mission is simple, and I intend to reach families so that I can prevent, by any means necessary, anybody going through what my family and I went through back in 2007. I mentioned on my live last night that I believe without a doubt that it was finances that broke up my happy home. We were poor, but we were proud and we were together. If we had nothing else, we had love and we had unity. But because of the constant financial troubles, because of the consistent lack, never, ever, ever being able to afford the basic standard of living, I got tired of feeling like I was carrying the entire load. And frustration literally redesigned my DNA as far as mentally and emotionally. And of course, then that also showed up physically because I gained so much weight. I was just a miserable person, and it all stemmed from lack of finances. So, I don't know if you saw the title. Oh my God, I really do look a mess. If you saw the title, of this live, but I want to talk about the current job market. And on Sunday, as I was getting ready for church, I heard the latest numbers from the August job market. And this is just a little snippet of where I'm assuming we currently are. Of course, this is from the Board of Labor and Statistics. And those numbers are healthcare gained 31,000 jobs. Social assistance gained 16,000 jobs, whereas government lost 16,000. Manufacturing lost 12,000. Wholesale and trade lost 11,700. Construction lost 7,000. If you have been hit, if you were in any of these industries and you've recently been hit, I know what it feels like, and your world can be shattered. If you don't have that cushion that you can depend on, if you don't have that cushion that you can rely on, if you don't have a nest egg already there, ready to assist if there is any kind of emergency, that is a devastating hit. I remember 2007 through 2009. That is when I went from making a very good salary, where back then my annual salary exceeded my annual expenses. 2007 through 2009, I went from full time employment to part time employment at the same agency. And working part time, that meant my entire family, literally my grandparents, my mom, my siblings, my aunt, everybody had to chip in order to help me maintain our standard of living. And I've never intentionally lived above my means, but I just never made enough for, again, the basic standard of living until, like I said, 2007, got a really great raise and everything was going extremely well. Then, of course, the entire financial crisis and education was hit particularly hard. And in 2009, I was cut to part time, had no control over it, was a great employee, But that was beside the point. The point is there was a shift. There was a shift in education, and we had a reduction in force, and I was one of the ones along. Now, at least I had a job. Some of my fellow employees, my fellow coworkers, they were let go. And again, we literally showed up one morning, had a full unit, and literally three people out of that unit called to the front and they were dismissed. So none of that was within our control. And right now, if you are in any of these categories, if you had been in any of those categories, being let go, regardless of how much you showed up, regardless of how committed you were, regardless of whether or not you gave years, blood, sweat, and tears to a particular occupation, if you were eh, I can't even a career employee, meaning that you had put in 20 plus years in a particular position, you walked in one day fully, gainfully employed. That morning, that position was no more. So your entire world shifted. I am here because I am asking you, if you have found yourself in that position, think of something else. Realize there is a way out of this. You don't have to stay stuck in this position. There are opportunities. By far, the best opportunity is for you to control what you can control. And that is for you to make a decision that you will not be put in that position again. Being in this digital space, whether you are in digital marketing or you are producing digital products, whatever it is in this digital space, as I've mentioned before, your customer base is not relegated to your city, your town, your country. None of that. Your customer base is worldwide. And when you create a digital product, that is passive income. You create it one time, and that product can sell over and over and over again without any revisions, without any adjustments. You meet a need. If there is a need out there, you make a product to meet that need. And one thing I want to share with you, I have a digital store, and the way I was able to make my digital products and make sales, and literally make sales while I sleep, make sales when I'm at my regular 9 to 5, make sales when I'm sitting here watching YouTube, just make sales. The way I'm able to do that is because I bought into this program. I bought into the digital growth community and bet on myself. Now, my salary was not in jeopardy. I retire in 2.5 years. That's why I got into this business, because I knew I was going to have something to supplement my income. And I chose this business, and I am so grateful that I did. I'm thankful that the opportunity was shared with me, because as soon as I saw it, I saw that vision. I knew what this could be for me and my family. And again, if you find yourself in a position right now and you are without employment, or if you find yourself in a position and you're good, but you just want more, you want to be a little bit better, you want to be a little more solid, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Only you can take care of you. Put in my comments that you're interested in this opportunity, and I would love to send you additional information. Again, this is in the digital marketing space. And once you jump into this opportunity, you can come into it on four different levels with our e learning programs. It is $100, $300, $600, and $900. Payment plans are available. Before I made my second payment, I had made my first sale. So I was already in profit mode before I paid off my installments, and you get out of it what you put into it. I spent time trying to learn as much as I could in this program, but it was being a part of our community that really elevated my skills. Those skills within 2.5 months, what I learned gave me enough confidence and gave me enough skills that I could go others, train other employees in this with these skills, these high income earning skills that allow you to look at your business and advertising your business, promoting your business, reaching out to your customer base, the way you introduce your customers to your products, goods, or services. This industry or this business gives you the insight to look beyond the standard things we're taught with marketing, not just the billboards that you see on the highways, not even in print ads, but digital marketing allows you to reach customers that you couldn't reach with the billboard or with a print ad. Again, your customer base is worldwide. And y'all, I apologize. I feel so bad. I can hardly breathe, but I wanted to share with you. I had to come on tonight and just share with any and everyone who may see this video. If you are right now in a position and things have changed for you, if your financial situation has completely blown up and you are not in a position to know what you're going to do next, you cannot reach out to somebody. You've maxed out the credit cards, you've borrowed as much as you can borrow, you have nowhere else to turn inward. Bet on you. Visit my website at embracethedigitallife.com. That is MBRACETHEDIGITALLIFE.com. Drop your email on my welcome page, and you will begin to receive emails from me introducing you to this business. You will also gain access to testimonials from our community. Using this program, lives have been transformed, families have been transformed. As I said, I was not looking to cushion my income in this moment. I was looking to my future because I must make sure that I'm well taken care of, my family's well taken care of when I no longer work for someone else. This is it for me, y'all. I am so engaged and so appreciative of this opportunity because we have one multimillionaire that is our mentor and founder. She is this week. She is coming up, I think tomorrow is her 3rd year anniversary. Within 6 months of starting this program, she was already making 6 figures. Within 17 months, she was a millionaire. This is a transformative program. I do not want anybody to suffer the things that my ex husband and I and my children, our children, suffered because, again, financial problems changed and redesigned my DNA. I got to a point where I didn't recognize myself. I was hateful. I was short tempered. Nothing made me happy. Everything was too overwhelming because we couldn't make enough to just maintain the basic standard of living. Then it got to a point my ex-husband didn't think he had to work, and yeah, that was not going to work for me, and that's what did it for me. And if I had had this opportunity back then, there is no way we would be acknowledging 13, 15 years of divorce. We would be getting ready to celebrate 30 years of marriage. Had I had a simple opportunity that was dependable and reliable, and actually brought in the finances that could let us breathe, that could let us rest, that could let us literally enjoy lives. As I've mentioned, lives have been transformed by this program. A lot of the people in our community were 56,000 strong. A lot of the people within our community, they were in devastating circumstances. I had absolutely no idea. We had one woman working 3 jobs to support herself and her 3 girls. We had another family. She was a nurse. She was working 12 hours a day. Her husband, former military, he was working 12 hours a day. They met passing each other to drop off the children as the other one went to work, gave a little kiss, went on about their way. And Victoria mentioned that she literally did not know if her marriage was going to survive. That was because they were having to do everything they had to do to make ends meet. And again, my heart is for families. Do not let your foundation be shattered because of finances. When there is an opportunity for you to shift every bit of it, when there's an opportunity for you to own your shift, when there's an opportunity for you to make a difference. I don't know what you're going to think about the program, but I implore you, at least look at it. Look at it. Visit my website, embracethedigitallife.com. That my link will be in the description. Visit my website. Just get a glimpse of this program. I will also send you an announcement for our free webinars. Whenever free webinars are scheduled, our founder actually conducts those webinars. She's the facilitator, and she also brings in members of our community, those who have made six figures. We have right now 121 six-figure earners in less than 3 years. We also have 12 millionaires in South African Rand. Those ladies, their lives have been completely transformed, completely transformed. The money that they make in a month, it would take years to make on their previous job. So, as I stated, this is a transformative opportunity. There is no fluff. We make no promises. You get out of it what you put into it. But there is a step by step blueprint that we follow. There is a 2 hour workday, excuse me, that we commit to. If you follow the blueprint, if you commit to showing up daily. Like I said, I feel a mess, but I'm showing up because it is my duty, it is my responsibility. I am here to change lives. I know what this has done for me. That same step by step blueprint helped me earn $10,000 in 30 days. Now, I went outside of our program. I went outside of that 2 hour workday because the skills that I learned in this program, like I said, as I at the beginning, it gave me the confidence. It gave me the skills, the next level skills to be able to share what I learned with others. There was an esthetician, an insurance company, an ATV company, a caterer, a baker, or a bakery. I'm trying to remember everybody. Did I say a chiropractor? There were so many, and I'm just a vast, diverse industry of people who wanted to promote their services, their products, their goods, and their services to more people. And you can target our city. I taught them, I showed them, I shared with them how to target for free. And I mentioned last night, I just drove through town and I saw the names of people who were marketing on the digital billboards. And I'm like, if they believe in spending that kind of money, surely they'll spend $900 and purchase a program from me. They didn't want the $900. They wanted me to train their staff. And that was fine. I did. I had 29 trainings from December 23rd through February. I can never remember that cutoff date. I've got it written down somewhere. But it was at that moment that I quit because became too overwhelmed. I have a regular 9 to 5 job that I absolutely adore. And that 9 to 5 is what I will retire from when I'm 62. So, in just 2 years, 2.5 years, I will be retiring. So, as I've stated, if you find yourself in a position and your world has been shaken financially, your world has been shattered financially, there are options available to you. I just ask that you give this particular option a look. Take a moment, visit my website, drop your email, and you will begin receiving emails from me. Just explaining further about this program. You'll also get access to the testimonials within our community. In addition, you will receive the my freedom formula blueprint, that blueprint that helped me earn $10,000 in 30 days. And again, the I followed the principles. I followed the strategies. I followed the tips within that blueprint, And aside from that, now I've been doing this a total of 7 months because, as I stated, I quit. But the total income that I've made is $14,711.63. That is what I've made over a 7 month period, only working 2 hours per day. Because, like I said, I do have my regular 9 to 5, and I am fully committed to my 9 to 5. But again, I just wanted to come on and share this information with you. I promise the next time you see a video of me, I'm going to have some pep in my step, but tonight ain't it. Tonight ain't it. But still, getting my message out. I would love for you to visit my website, embracethedigitallife.com, drop your email, receive the emails from me, open those emails so you can get a true glimpse of what this community is. And some of my regular videos, I'm going to start going inside our community to share our wins, to share some of the concerns people have expressed, just to show you we are real. We are real, real. And the love, the support, the training we get from within our community, that's what elevates your skills. I think there may be 1 day out of the week, 2 days out of the week that there is no training available, but you can get one-on-one mentoring. You, of course, get training, legacy builders training. I'm in the legacy builders program. I paid the $900 in installments. But we have our legacy builders training every Monday where we go into breakout sessions. We get to toss around ideas, see what's working, see what's not working, share strategies, share insight, share concepts with each other. And again, like I said, you get one-on-one mentoring if you choose. And just the community within itself. If you have a concern, if you have a problem, within a matter of seconds, you will receive a response from multiple people sharing what they've learned, sharing their experiences, or giving you a helpful hint. That is who we are. That's what we do. So you're not in this alone. You're in business for yourself, but you're certainly not by yourself. This is the most loving, the most supportive community that I've ever been a part of. And like I said, we're 56,000 strong. That's a whole lot of personalities, a whole lot of people, a whole lot of different ideas, but we're all in it to win it. We're all in it to transform our lives and to reach out, reach people, and transform the lives of others because this can do it for you. I assure you, if you are committed, if you're coachable, if you show up, and if you refuse to lose, this will make a difference in your life. The 4 e-learning programs, $100 launch pad, $300 passive daily pay, $600 digital marketing, and the $900 legacy builders program. Each program builds upon the previous. We are certified, so we are constantly learning and keeping up with trends and strategies that are new within industries. Thanks to our founder, we are poured into every single day. There is an opportunity, and whenever a training takes place, they're all recorded. So you can always go back for your own refresher course. You do this at your pace, 2 hours per day. Your income earning activities. If you want to contribute more time, then that's your business, that's your choice. But a minimum of 2 hours to work on your income earning activities. Aren't you worth an investment of $100 to $900? Even the $100. With that investment, there are bonuses you receive. You get 200 digital product ideas, and that is for homeschoolers, homesteaders, tradies, photographers, nurses, teachers, health and wellness coaches, dietitians. You have all of these ideas recommending digital products that you can create and pretty much sell worldwide. I've created digital products, as I've mentioned. I have a whole digital product store. I have a lot of free items on my digital product store because I'm trying to provide value. And as I stated, all you have to do is jump in, take an opportunity to look at this information, see if this is an opportunity that fits you, if it fits your needs, if it fits your vision. If it's not, no harm, no foul, because I do not bother you. I do not go after customers. I produce content. If I reach a customer, if they find value in what I'm saying, that curiosity causes them to get into my email funnel. We have automated emails. So I don't bother anybody whenever someone if when someone is contacted, that is my automated funnel working for me while I'm out doing whatever it is I choose to do, or whether or not I'm trying to get some rest. That is my automated funnel working on my behalf, and it works 24/7, reaching worldwide audiences. As I stated, I produce content, and if my message resonates, then the person will get into my email funnel. I don't have to do anything. This is literally a rejection free business. I don't have to call anybody, and this is not multi level marketing. The money I make is the money I make. My cousin who introduced me to this, she doesn't make a dime. She's proud of me, but she does not make a dime off of anything I produce or anything I sell. And no one else does. This is not multi-level marketing. This is not a pyramid scheme. So you are in business, as I stated, for yourself. You're your own CEO. However far you want to take this is how far you will go. It is your choice. But bet on you. Take an opportunity to bet on you. Jump into my funnel, visit my homepage, leave your email, start receiving the emails from me so you can learn about this opportunity and just see if it is something that can make a difference for you. It made a total difference for me, and it's making a difference for 56,000 plus people, even the people or the person you become. I am so proud of myself for the skills that I've learned, so much so that I'm able to train others. That's an accomplishment. That is a major accomplishment, and I love being in this business. So I truly thank y'all for giving me your eyes and giving me your ears. If you found value in this video, I know it was a struggle because I'm struggling. If you found value, please do not forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment. If you want to have daily dialogue, leave a comment. And as I said, in future videos, not lives, because I was not able to do it tonight, I wanted to share the inside of our community, and I may not be thinking clearly, but I went on Zoom and tried to connect the two, and it wouldn't work. So, but in my future content, I will share our community, and I will share my digital store. I will share as much as I'm able to share to give you a glimpse of what this opportunity has to offer. Again, I thank you so much for lending me your eyes and your ears. Go to my email, not my email, go to my website, embracethedigitallife.com, embracethedigitallife.com. Drop your email, receive emails from me advising of this community, of this opportunity. See if it's a fit for you. Allow it to make a difference in your life. I thank y'all for stopping by. Hit that like, share this video so I can reach more families to try to prevent them from the harm and the destruction that financial stress caused me and mine. Y'all take good care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye.